Guardiane here to, I don't know anymore. All of you are probably wondering what the hell is going on with all these stupid 8mm tape videos I'm uploading and how many do I friggin' have, right? And like, all I know everyone wants to see is worst games ever, video game deaths, and I know how you feel and I'm sorry. I guess this comes to the point in my life, I'm almost 40 years old and I don't know, I lost my steam. I just don't have that desire anymore to make videos, to do anything other than when I have relaxing time, I just want to play a good video game or something. Well, this game was a very depressing game for the Super Nintendo back in the day. But, I don't know, I just don't have it anymore. Like when I first joined YouTube, God knows how long, 2005, 2006, I joined to have fun. And that's it. I just wanted to have fun. It wasn't about making money, being popular, because when it first started, you couldn't even make money off YouTube, I don't think. And I only joined because I saw the angry video game nerds that were rising and all these angry video game videos. I thought, this is a great idea, this looks like fun. So I joined in just to join the bandwagon, to have fun, to contribute to the funny videos so people had more to watch, that's all. Not to say I'm the best, I'm the original, I'm number one. I didn't care about any of that. It was like, I just want to join them and have fun with them. I remember when the very first video I ever uploaded was it's a hamster video of some kind. I found it hilarious back then. I forget what it was about. And I uploaded it to my channel because I want to share it with people. I want to share his comedy, this guy's comedy with everyone. I want to just share it. That's all. Not take credit for it to say I made it, it's my video. But that's what the owner of the video did when he found out I had uploaded it. Back then it was like severe punishment. I got flagged and in trouble. I'm like, why is this guy mad at me? Why is he getting me in trouble? It's like, you're stealing my content. I'm like, whoa, no. Not trying to steal your content. I'm just trying to have fun. I want to share your content with the world. I want to show them how funny your stuff is. Not steal it. I didn't make it. That's when I learned the hard way that you just don't do that. Because when YouTube became about making money and fame, you couldn't do that anymore. You couldn't share other people's videos without getting in trouble. So, but yeah, anyway, I don't know how I trailed off like that. But yeah, I mean, back then even, when I first joined YouTube, I don't know, I just still didn't have much energy in me. I just uploaded whatever videos I had made at the time, which was, I made those videos prior to YouTube existing. I made it for my friends. I just uploaded those, and after that I'm like, I guess I could make more, and people actually like this stuff. But then that was when I got married to my second wife, and then shortly after got her pregnant, and then, yeah, once my daughter was born, that was it. I said, I don't got time. I'm too tired now between work and family. I just don't have the energy to make videos. So that's why I went on hiatus. I think it was around the was it the Atari Top 10 video? I went on hiatus for like 3 years. And the only reason I came back is when my daughter was at a more sustainable age that she didn't need as much, 24/7 maintenance. Like, maintenance? You know what I mean? She didn't need as much care as a newborn infant baby would. She was more dependent enough that I just, we got used to the routine of having a baby in the house. Things were getting better. So I thought, and plus everyone on YouTube was like, oh, we miss you, come back. I'm like, yeah, why not? I'll come back. And managed to find a routine of at least uploading a bi-weekly video for many years. Wasn't always the worst games episodes, but I tried to mix it up with top 10, video game deaths, whatever. And then it got to a point where it's like, YouTube kicked me out of monetization, whatever the word is. I couldn't make money anymore, not that I made money anyway. Out of all these years I've been on YouTube, I only ever made $100, sadly. I don't know what other people were doing, but... I just started going downhill. YouTube became all about the wrong things, and it wasn't about having fun anymore, it's about how much content can you shit out and how much crap can you make up to get a quick buck. It was just annoying. Like, I didn't... When YouTube first started, it wasn't about that. It was about having fun. And then it became about making money. And I'm like, forget it. I just lost all energy with YouTube and everything else. And don't care. So let's go back to the beginning now. Why am I uploading these 8mm tape videos? Well, because it's easy and it's fun. Fun for me, and maybe Miles, my friend Miles, and you know Miles is everyone who watches my channel, and Jesse. And my other friends too, they don't appreciate them as much as me, Miles, and Jesse do, since we were, you know, in every single video almost. We lived behind a video camera and really enjoyed it. But, it's easy, plus it's just fun to go through my old tapes and convert them and just relive the past. I'm not going to probably do that way too much. And I put it online mainly for us three to watch over, you know, like when we have LAN parties, we still do. We put a movie on in the background, I put one of those tapes on in the background. And that's the only reason I'm uploading these, that's it. Plus I want to share it with whoever cares, which is not a lot. If you see the views again on my videos, 100 max on all of them. Whatever. Like I said, I was never into this for fame or money. I'm doing this for fun. So, am I ever going to go back to making worse games? Honestly, I don't know. I want to say yes, because I have started a few of them and left them in limbo. But I don't know. I might not ever go back. I might be done. I mean, I might still upload stuff that no one wants to see. But in terms of what you guys loved, I don't know. A miracle would have to happen to make me go back into it. Like someone have to say, I will give you so much money a year if you make stupid videos. That would have to happen before I would. I mean, that'd be my only real motivation now. And I know over the years I've been saying to you guys, it's always been the fans. It's always been the people who love my work who kept me going. And that's true, but as you can see, you're all fading away and disappearing and leaving, and I understand that, because I'm not doing anything you guys want to see. Why would you stick around? But I still do appreciate all the ones that are still watching my videos, even if just 20 of you. I think that's all it is. I appreciate you guys, and I know the content I'm uploading doesn't really show that, but I really do appreciate you guys sticking around. A handful of you. It does mean something to me. It does, you know. Otherwise, I wouldn't upload anything. So something's better than nothing, right?
You fucking asshole!
Yeah.
You worthless pile of shit!
Yeah, Gary.
Okay, that aside, I guess besides that, I just thought I'd share, you know, the history behind these 8mm tapes, okay? Why do I have so many of them? And if you watch from beginning to the end so far, I think it's like number 30's coming up soon. I don't remember, I lost track. I try to keep it in sequence from, you know, when I very first got a video camera up until I stopped making videos, you know, those kind of videos. But you'll see a video or two in between where it cuts from our youth to like us being 25, but I screwed up. But anyway, so the very first few tapes, you'll see that it's none of the, like Miles isn't in any of them. The only people who are in it, like me, my friend Jesse, and my friend Steve, I'll just say Steve. Not just, I have no multiple Steves, but one, Steve J. Back then, it was only me, Jesse, and Steve that ever hung out together. And this is pre-internet days, okay? So the only thing we had to do, every weekend we hung out, was play video games, watch whatever cable TV or VHS movies we had, which weren't a lot, or make dumb videos. That was our choices. So we had this routine of, you know, because Jesse lived across the street from me. You know, my best friend lived right across the street. Every weekend we hung out together if we could. He'd bring his video game console over. One of us would be playing video games on the big TV, another person would be playing video games on the smaller black and white TV, and the other person would be making video camera tapes, making a video sketch, and we rotate, you know, all night. It was a fun routine we had. It's like no one was ever bored. So when you're playing video games on the big TV, and the person on the video camera was done, they kick you off, you go to the smaller TV, play video games, you know, okay, it's your time to make a video soon. It was just a fun routine for us as kids. And back then, the greatest thing was back then about making these videos was that nothing was boring. Nothing was bad. We laughed at pretty much anything we made back then. Our sense of humor is so much lighter. Anything we made, we're laughing our asses off hysterically at it. Whereas nowadays, if I try and make a video, I really have to try and make it funny. And even then, that can ruin it too, if it's not natural. So it's really a lot more work and effort nowadays to try and make something funny for me. Whereas back then, I didn't have to try. I just made whatever, and we laughed our asses off. So that was another reason we liked making videos. It just got to a point where now you really have to try, and it makes it in that, which thus makes it into a job or work, and then it takes the joy away. If you have to try to make something funny, it's not funny. It's not worth it. I guess I just lost that natural ability to be funny. If watching those videos you ever find me funny to begin with. But that's what it feels like. I feel like I just lost that steam. I just lost that edge or comedic value. But some of you might disagree and say, Jeff, I love all your stuff. If you make worst video games ever episodes, they're hilarious. But yeah, I don't know. I guess to me it's work. It's work to have to sit there and think, what can I do to make this funny? And okay, then put it together, tons of hours of editing, and then to have 50 people watch it and that's it. It just almost feels like, do you see what everyone else is doing? Thousands and thousands of people, like, and I don't want it to be about that, but yet that's what YouTube's made it about, and it's ruined it for me. So I just keep going in this vicious cycle of nothing. So I just stuck to what I find fun, and it's between my friends and I and whoever else wants to enjoy it. And I'm uploading 8mm tapes, and that's after that I don't know where I'm going to go. I'm almost done those tapes, by the way. Again, I keep saying that, but every time I think I'm done, I find more content hidden somewhere. But yeah, I've transferred VHS there, my old 8mm, or actually no, this isn't the original 8mm.
Jesus, man.
This isn't the original 8mm camcorder. This is one my friend Joey lent me. So, because my 8mm camcorders are all busted, they chew tapes. But this one still works. And, you know, it's a high 8, it takes tapes. Oh boy, remember, any of my fans who are watching these videos alive when these were new? Still works. And now Joey's going to lend me another camera, a mini DV video camera, because mine are broken, to convert the final remnants of whatever footage I have left. But I don't think there's anything funny on the mini DV tapes. I think it's all family stuff, so. But then I'll finally have all my media library converted to digital. Though a lot of it's converted to 640 by 480, but I've been manually making it HD as much as I can. Like, I don't know how to master videos to make it truly HD. I don't know how to do that. I just know how to increase the resolution. But yeah, so I don't know what I was talking about originally. I keep trailing off. So the first few 8mm tapes at my old house, which I was born and raised in, and that house was a dump. Okay, it had no ventilation of any kind, no air ducts at all. A lot of the walls were hollow, didn't have insulation in them. The furnace was from the Stone Age. I mean, if you saw this thing, you'd say, this is a furnace? It was like a mix of concrete and pipes, and it was the weirdest furnace you'd ever see. It's not like today's furnaces. It was like something from the Stone Age. It looked like archaic, but it worked. And we had radiators. We didn't have vents. We just had radiators for heat. So in the summertime, we had nothing to cool the house down with except manual window air conditioners, which our windows in the basement were too old school to fit a modern air conditioner. So we had no air conditioning in the basement. That's why you notice a lot of these tapes were sweating our asses off, because it got hot and sticky in that basement in the summertime. But in the wintertime, it was perfectly fine because radiators heat the house pretty well. And there was no problem in the winter. And also, the basement flooded. There was leaks in the walls somewhere, but we got drywall, like there was a finished basement. So my dad never bothered to gut any of the areas to find out where the leaking was coming in from. It leaked, and we just lived with it and got a shop vac to suck up all the water whenever it leaked. And it always stunk because rotting wood, and mold probably were building everywhere in that basement. It was just terrible, right? But when you're born and raised in a house, you don't care about that stuff. I would love to go back to that house again. Jesse and maybe Miles would agree. I would love to be able to go back there someday and just live there again. I don't care about all that crap. I mean, that was my home for 24 years. I had so many memories there with family, friends. You'll see in all these tapes if you watch them. I cut a lot of the content out, but that was my life, and that house was a big part of my life. But now I couldn't go back if I wanted to, because the house is still there. But when we moved out, like my dad sold the house when I was like 25, I don't know, shortly after I moved out. He gutted the basement to fix the leaks. And I have it, actually, I have it on tape somewhere. I'll show it to you guys one day, one of my final tapes. The footage of the gutted basement, and you wouldn't recognize anything. I was so sad. I was so depressed because my dad never told me exactly when he was going to have it gutted. He just did it. It surprised me. So I couldn't even like have a final recording farewell to that basement. Not that I needed one, because I have 24 years worth, or not 24 years worth, 15 years worth, whatever, of footage of that basement anyway. But I would have liked to have one final walk through that basement to say goodbye before my dad gutted it. And who knows if the owners have bothered to refinish it or not. And if they have, it wouldn't be the same. I haven't been back to that house since we sold it. I have no idea who lives there. I drive by once in a while because I still live near it. And it looks the same, except the little tree my dad planted at the front is now a big tree, which is weird. But the garage is still there. All that stuff is still there. The dilapidated fence is still there. It looks like they haven't done much to that house, but yeah, those are good times. And I guess I was kind of hoping that if people actually watched the first 8mm tape to the end, you would start to appreciate what, the fun we had living there, going there. We had a lot of good times. And yeah, so you'll see it migrates from me, Jesse, and Steve. It's us three for a while, and that's it. And eventually you'll see my high school friends start to show up. Miles, like I met in high school, like in grade 9 itself. Andy, it's, our friendship didn't last too long. I feel bad about that now. Steve S, Sam, Dennis, and those are my main high school friends, you'll see. And that's the next era of recording. And eventually, Jesse started hanging out with my high school friends. Not at first, but eventually he joined in. And then I started hanging out with Jesse's high school friends. We all eventually became one big group, and you'll see in the barbecue videos and whatnot. Suddenly we're all hanging out together as one big group. That didn't last too long. Growing up, having kids, all that crap, jobs. We just didn't hang out that much. Yeah, and after that, it starts getting to our adult years, drinking alcohol, working jobs at the gas station job I had, call center job. And that's about the time I got married to my first wife and moved out, and that's when everything started crumbling, going downhill, and stopped making these kind of videos altogether. And that's when I went to YouTube. And yeah, so I'm uploading all these 8mm tapes just because, again, to reiterate for the 5th time, it's easy, it's fun for me to do for my friends, but after that, I don't know where I'm going. I don't know if I'm ever going to make a Worst Video Games episode again. I don't know if I'm going to make a Video Games Death ever again. This is finally it, but I'm sure a lot of people, hardcore fans aside, that still care about my work, other people will be watching this and be like, you're still here? I mean, why? Look at your crappy content. This is pathetic and sad and cringy. And you're probably right for those people that think that, but I think it'd be cringy if I truly thought I was big. If I thought I was making it somewhere. If I thought I was a celebrity. But I'm not. I'm doing this for fun. For the 20 people that care. This is all I'm doing. And I will probably keep doing this, even if I have nothing to upload, until the day I die. I'll be 60 years old and still have no content and be like, well, another update. Our teeth fell out, and I still have no fucking videos. Yeah. So, updates now. I don't have any. I just been spending time with my family. They just came back. My wife just came back from vacation. I had a month to myself, and that was good as a vacation in itself for me. My daughter's fine. Growing up fast. Work is fine. My life is good. I'm good. I'm very happy. I'm just not making any videos. So, if anything, hopefully that satisfies you guys to a degree that at least I'm okay, I'm happy. I'm just not doing anything. Well, who knows? Keep checking back once in a while. You never know. Maybe you'll be surprised. Maybe suddenly I'll just get this inspiration and I'll start making videos again. It's happened before. It can happen again. But ideally, like Miles has always dreamed, to make Clack 2000 an actual company that makes actual videos. And I feel bad because I know I've let him down. I let him down because I don't have the passion about it like he does. He still has a setup in his house. He has a perfect setup to make videos, to make streaming videos. I don't have that drive. I just don't have it. I don't know how to get it. I don't know how to do it. So, Miles, and to all the fans out there who are still left, I'm sorry. I've let you all down. But anything can happen. I'm still alive. I'm not planning on dying yet. I hope I don't. Do I knock a wood for that? I don't know. You know what, this game, anyone ever play S.O.S for the Super Nintendo? Man, what a depressing, traumatizing game that was for me. Like, I never played a game like that before in my life. It's just such a tragic game that I honestly, to this very day, still feel pain in my heart thinking about it. Like, when you hear the sad music when you're about to die in this game, that gets me every time. It's just look it up. Look at the story behind it, and let me know what you guys think or whatever. But that game is pretty... I could never play it properly. I like to watch speedruns or long plays to see how it's supposed to be played. I could never do it. I always got the bad ending, or I just died. It was really difficult. But these guys make it look so easy. Oh, I could save 11 people, no problem, and get off the ship. Pfft, I could barely save myself. Yeah, it's a really traumatizing game. I think it was ahead of its time, too, because it wasn't well known, I don't think. It's one of those games that's on a video rental store. I'm like, you just play a guy trying to escape a boat? Why? Like, it just wasn't unheard of back then. But now that I think of it, I'm like, wow, this game is... Tons of games like that now, I'm imagining. But back then, it was just a new thing. It was hardcore. But yeah, I don't know. I guess I want to talk more about my tapes, but I forget what I wanted to say. If you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments. You know, I'll answer all your questions there. Otherwise, expect more 8mm tapes for now, and then I'm going to make what me and Jesse would call, or Miles would call as well, a mega tape. What? What's a mega tape? And I'll finish this video. Mega tape was back in the day when I made all these 8mm tapes. I would then connect my camera, this thing, to a VHS, and I'd transfer all the tapes to a VHS tape, an 8-hour tape. And I'd splice it all together. Not splicing, but I put it all together on one VHS tape. Make it like one big comedy reel of just all the good stuff on one tape. So what I'm going to do is, once I'm done this, I'm going to merge all the best content. I will try and stick to that from all those 30 tapes I have uploaded into one video. And they're probably like 10 hours long. But that's what I'm going to do. And after that, I don't know where I'm going from there. So anyway, thanks for watching, whoever did, whoever is. And yeah. If you feel like being depressed and sad, play this game.